Alright guys, what's up? We're back with another SmackDown Live review, and this week I think it was a little bit better than last week, and we'll get into that. So we started off the show with Shane and Daniel Bryan talking to Randy Orton about what the hell happened at Monday Night Raw, where he came out and hit Brock Lesnar with an RKO, and even though I did not review Raw, I fell asleep and I didn't watch it, but I watched it in the morning, So that RKO to Randy Orton was pretty cool. And so Shane and Daniel Bryan say, they're gonna have security all over the place, but they ain't gonna do shit. And I just want to note that the boys, Dalton Castle's boys, were in one of the security guards. I thought that was pretty cool. If you don't know who Dalton Castle is, ROH, one of my favorites in ROH, and those are his boys. But they were security guards tonight for WWE, with a lot of independent stars and a lot of stars before they were on WWE or TNA ROH were security guards for WWE. If you've ever noticed that, but here comes the Miz, and Miz comes up. You can't be treating him like this, and I agree because Miz is one of my favorites. And Daniel Bryan says, you know what? We'll have a triple threat. And this motherfucker said Apollo Creed instead of Apollo Crews. But it was Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin versus Kalisto. But we'll get into that because first, Dean Ambrose makes his way out to the ring. And it's basically the same old Dolph Ziggler, and he's not going to succeed or whatever. And he's too worried about dancing and showing off. Well, here comes Dolph Ziggler, and they have a great shoot promo, whatever, in the ring together. It's pretty good. Right after Dolph Ziggler gets in his face, lights go off. Well, Dean Ambrose walks away, lights go off. Bray Wyatt's sister Abigail says, "Accept my challenge tonight. If you lose, I am the new number one contender. If you win, you keep your spot." And I'm like, okay, I'm down. Well, let's go. So the triple threat gets started, and let's be honest, it was short. There wasn't even that big of spots. The deep six by Baron Corbin is always pretty cool to see. But Baron Corbin goes out of the ring, and Apollo Crews is able to hit Kalisto with a roll-up pin, and it's over. It was kind of cool after the match. Baron Corbin beats down Kalisto because he has been through one world title normal contender match and he lost. He's now been through an Intercontinental normal contender match and he lost. So what the hell is he doing now? But Miz comes in the ring and hits Apollo Crews with his Cold Crushing finale. Well, Baron Corbin comes in and hits him with the End of Days. So even though Apollo Crews is your number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, I still see them doing something with Baron Corbin down the line for the Intercontinental Championship. Rather if people like it or not, I feel like that's what's going to happen with that title. Which I thought it was an okay to start the show, but it was too short. I mean, come on now. They had a commercial break. That's one reason it kind of exceeded a little bit longer than what we all think it was, because if they didn't have the commercial break, the match would have been 5 minutes long. But our next match, Eva Marie, it's Becky Lynch versus Eva Marie. Becky Lynch comes out to the ring. Eva Marie with the longest entrance ever. Oh my god. She jumps off the second rope and she injures herself. I didn't know if it was a work or it was a real injury. When she jumped out, you saw her face, that kind of hurt, and she rubbing on her leg or whatever. So I don't know if that was a work or it was actually real, because then they cut right to an interview between Carmelo and whoever the hell the announcer that person is. I forget already. But here comes Natalya, and Carmelo and Natalya, they get into it. So I don't know what they're doing with the whole women's division on SmackDown. I've heard they're supposed to be getting a title. If Eva Marie's actually injured, and I don't know if the title makes sense now, but it was weird. It was strange. She has enough heat already because she can't really wrestle that well. Then they go out in here, and if it is a fake injury, it makes no sense. Maybe it's one of those things that Fandango didn't want to wrestle because they couldn't get his name right. Is Eva Marie not going to wrestle because she's going to have 20 different injuries? I don't know, but I don't like Eva Marie, even though she's hot as hell. She just really can't wrestle, let's be honest with you. But our next matchup was American Alpha State, and I was like, let's go. Finally, something good. And they're having their match and it's against the Vaudevillains. I thought they were gonna put him up against like some nobodies, but actually put him up against the Vaudevillains, and actually put on a good match. Well, I knew American Alpha was gonna put on a good match. Vaudevillains, they have not really done nothing since coming over to the main roster, except for hurting Enzo. That's probably the biggest thing they're, known for now. It was an alright match, but damn, Gable and Jordan are good. Like, watching them in NXT and now watching them here, they're pretty damn good. So they win with that awesome move where they just throw somebody in there. Gable catches them with the side slam, which I thought was pretty interesting. So that was pretty much the first hour, I would say. So then we have Randy Orton versus Fandango in black. They had security surrounding the ring. And I'm like, yeah, Brock Lesnar coming out, but it took a couple minutes. Like, Fandango actually got in a couple moves on Randy Orton. But Randy Orton notices, and the crowd goes crazy. And here comes Brock Lesnar. And so Randy Orton turns around, still hits the RKO on Fandango. And here comes Brock Lesnar in the ring. After Randy Orton hits the RKO, Brock Lesnar hits the F5, and that was pretty much it. They escorted him out of the building or whatever, and that's when you could really tell that Dalton Castle's boys were in the security team or whatever they had there, which I thought was, cool, like I said at the beginning. So we had come back from a commercial break, and Heath Slater's in his Daniel Bryan's office or whatever, and he's like, I'm the hottest free agent in sports entertainment. He goes, Daniel Bryan goes, well, okay, you win your match next week on SmackDown Live, I'll give you your contract. And I got one crazy name. He said it was like Chris Jericho's imaginary tag team partner. But when he says, okay, I like that. Here comes Rhino out of nowhere with his spear. Like, you just see his hair at the bottom of the screen, takes out his hair. I'm like, what the hell was that? He's like, okay, yeah, it's against Rhino. Like, wow. I did not see that going coming at all. Like, that was pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. So we kind of didn't get a match between Carmella and Natalya. Carmella makes her way down to the ring, and Natalya just bum rushes from behind. It's the sharpshooter on the outside, and it was pretty much over with that. So we didn't have much matches. I mean, we had one match that was stopped with injury. The Intercontinental Championship match, the tag team match, the Gore scene, which is pretty cool, the Randy Orton match. But the main event was what really had me happy about this week's SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt. I knew it was going to be good. Bray Wyatt is my favorite WWE. So when the match started, Dolph Ziggler got out to a fast start. He's a famous early on, but Bray Wyatt rolls out to the outside of the ring. Well, Dolph Ziggler goes out to their side, runs over, and Bray Wyatt catches him with one of the stiffest clotheslines of the flattened him. I mean, just flattened. Of course, I thought that was awesome, because clotheslines are my favorite move. If you hit a clothesline just right, it's actually breaking somebody's neck every time. And JBL was on commentary, so his clotheslines were probably the best of all time. But, they come back from, well, before they go to the commercial break, Dolph Ziggler tries to go for a roll-up pin on Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt looked like he got injured. Like, his leg kind of snapped back, and I was like, no. And he banged his head on the mat before they were commercial. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not, but I was hoping he was not injured. That would suck for SmackDown Live for him to get injured from this. It really would. So, they come back from commercial break. Bray Wyatt hits a superplex from the top. So I didn't know if he was fighting through the pain or if he really just injured. And it's nothing. So I don't know. But this match was pretty freaking great. Bray Wyatt goes to take the turnbuckle pad off. The referee separates him. Dolph Ziggler hits his finishing move, which you forget the name of it every time. I know it when I come on here, you guys. I forget it, but he kicks out, and I was like, okay, it's about to get crazy, and it does. Bray Wyatt hits the nasty urine slam. Thought it was over. Dolph Ziggler kicks out. I'm like, let's freaking go. And then Bray Wyatt, as he was going for the Sister Abigail, Dolph Ziggler goes in for another roll-up pin, doesn't get it. Bray Wyatt kicks out, and Dolph Ziggler sends him right into the turnbuckle, the exposed turnbuckle thing. So he turns around, gets caught with the super kick, and it was over. Dolph Ziggler beats Bray Wyatt. I didn't know how they were going to get Dolph Ziggler look good going into SummerSlam, because he was doing nothing for 2 years basically. He wins the match, in which, let's be honest, I wanted him to do this. Dolph Ziggler was one of my favorites in WWE. So when he finally got the chance, I was like, yeah. Some fans were like, no. And I was like, why are you saying no? So many people have been wanting this to happen. And then probably those same fans like, nah, they don't want it to happen now. What? Like, I don't know. It was kind of dumb to hear all the responses from last week. But here comes Eric Rowan out of nowhere, takes out Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose comes running in and gets taken out by Bray Wyatt with his sister Abigail. So, tag team match set up next week. That's what that looked like. That's honestly what that looked like there. So, SmackDown was great. I really did like it this week. It was better than last week, let's be honest. Last week's was good, but this week's was a lot better. I'm ready for some more new talent. I've heard rumors of MVP, and then on his Instagram, he's been showing pictures of him at NXT events backstage with everybody. So, I don't know if he's going to NXT or SmackDown. Raw got Jinder Mahal last night, which I like that. Jinder Mahal turned on Heath Slater, which was pretty cool. For Kurt Hawkins, maybe I think he comes in to set up a tag team with somebody, because I've heard rumors about them bringing in a women's title for SmackDown and a tag team title for SmackDown. But SmackDown does not have no tag team. American Alpha, the Vaudevillains, and I think it was the Dudley Boys. Maybe the Hype Bros. But is that it? Like, I don't really know of anything else. Oh, the Fandango and Tyler Breeze. That's not a tag team. Let's be honest. There's 2 good tag teams in there. Maybe 3 if they give the Dudley Boys something to do. So I think they're gonna have to bring in a tag team or make a tag team. That's the only way the tag team division is gonna look good here on SmackDown. But I don't know if you probably could tell. You could hear the music in the background. I decided to bring some music in so you didn't have to hear loud background noise or the fan. It's pretty hot, so I hope this masks both the background noises and the fans. So that's gonna do it here for me. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you thought about SmackDown Live tonight. Did it live up to your expectations? Was it as good as Raw? It was better than last week. I hope people, probably get that. But tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be doing the Cruiserweight Classic review. I skipped last week's. I don't know if I really liked the show or not, but there's actually new here. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tampa Bay Rays franchise coming out tomorrow. I am out. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, guys, just as I was about to start rendering the video, I forgot about the John Cena stuff. To be honest, I didn't really like it. I know John Cena AJ Styles is awesome, but it's not helping AJ any. He won the first time with the club, then he lost, with the club with him versus AJ, Enzo, and Cass. Now if he goes out and loses now without the club, what does that make him look like? It makes him look like he's not strong enough to win any damn thing, because he's barely even won any pay-per-views. So I honestly don't see anything with it. I know it's a good match. It should have stayed a dream match for me, honestly, but there's some people that like it, and I guess that's okay with them. That's what I think about it, but this time it's actually like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to try to do better this one next time. But thank you so much for watching this. For real, I am ending the video now.